Hey everyone, thanks for joining. We're going to be going into more details with the Dome Mountain project. Seeing a lot of questions that have been coming out. Obviously, pretty exciting project owned by Blue Lagoon. But first things first, Rana, how are you?
I'm doing fantastic today, man. Thank you.
Glad you're doing good, even though Vancouver looks rainy. But all
Vancouver,
good.
man, you gotta like the rain, otherwise you better not live in Vancouver. But you know what? We get awesome about 4 months or so, generally every just before the summer or into the summer. So hey, we're thankful. It's a beautiful place to be. It's a great place to be right now, and just in the world, man. It's great to be alive.
Well, hey, look, I'll just throw it to you. Dome Mountain, people asking, what's next from a dev side. If you want to kind of maybe introduce where it's at now for any people that haven't seen any information that might just be seeing the video for the first time. If you want to spend maybe 30 seconds introing it, and then we can lead that into what's next.
Yeah. So look, there's really two key aspects to Dome Mountain that we're very excited about. Number one, it is permitted, right? We have a permit. It's literally at the 1 yard line, right? The previous owners, put a $28 million into it just in the last dozen years to get it to the 1 yard line. Unfortunately, age caught up to them, right? Now they're about 83 years old and, wonderful people, but they just couldn't get it to the finish line. So that's what I'm focused on right now there's three key amendments and we're working on that right now. It's between a 4 to 6 month timeline. Only about $1.5 million that's required. We just raised 7.5, so we're fully funded. We don't have any debt. So we're really in good shape. So really focused on getting those amendments, done. And number two, we got 15 high grade veins, that we already know about, right? And 90% of the property hasn't even been explored. So we are designing a drill program right now that we're going to go and chase after those 100 veins. We just did the airborne. We just flew the whole property. We news released that a few days ago. Looks very exciting. Some great targets for us. So yeah, we got lots and lots to do right now.
Oh, exciting. No, hey, look, this story is incredible. I remember the first videos we've done, you were even surprised that, the kind of, you got this, I guess, opportunity, and it's fantastic. That's in Blue Lagoon. I guess, for people that aren't familiar with mining. So next step, you guys have 15 known veins, you're doing some drilling in one area, but also moving towards production. Do you want to kind of explain to people what's next? Maybe then what you would hope over the next 6 months?
Yeah, I mean, look, we haven't made any production decision yet, right? But I mean, that's certainly what we're aiming towards and where we're headed towards, right? And the bottom line is this is a high grade mine, right? It's a high grade gold mine. By the way, we have a lot of silver too in this on our main vein, which is getting very interesting. My team keeps telling me, hey, you got to talk about the silver because silver now at the price where it's at in the mid 20s, and some great thought leaders like Eric Sprott and people who are really in the know in this industry are talking about silver going $50 and beyond. So that becomes very, very profitable and very important for us. So for every 1 ounce of gold, we have 4 ounces of a little over 4 ounces of silver here at the Boulder Vein, right? So really, what the next steps really are is, like I said earlier, we've got to get these amendments done so that the government gives you a list, right? Hey, you got to do these three key things, and there's some minor stuff, right? And once we've accomplished those, which we're well on our way to doing, then we can make a production decision and see if we can get this thing into production. Because at these prices, look, everyone's talking about gold going higher. Even at these prices, gold companies are incredible. There's lots of money to be made there, right? So that's going to be a key area for us to execute on, and then just designing this drill program. And the beauty of our property is that it's accessible all year round. A lot of these properties, they're very high up. You can only work on them for 3 or 4 months. We don't have any of those issues. We can, this is all year round accessibility. We can work on it all year round. It's a less than an hour drive from Smithers, right? So, people can go work there all day, right? And come home to their families during the evening. So we're just really, really focused on getting these 2 or 3 things done to execute, because that's how you advance, the project and build more value, which eventually will build more value and market cap for the shareholders.
Yeah. No, awesome. Well, you touched on a good point. A lot of companies are just stopping their drilling campaigns, as we go into Canadian winter. And obviously, you guys are accessible all year long. You guys can do all the planning and really prep for a great 2021, which is fantastic. Anything else Blue Lagoon related, update wise. Obviously, you guys just kind of released some drilling information. We can attach it below. Any other little updates you want to leave people with before we close things off?
No, I think those are the key. I mean, I think I would just encourage people to, do their due diligence and take a look at it. I mean, there's a lot of great companies. I believe, we have a very compelling argument and project to where we are. And I would just encourage everyone to take a look at it. Look, the bottom line is it looks like heading into a precious metal super cycle. All right. People have been waiting for this for a long time. And companies like ours warrant attention. This is not the time to be a spectator, right? Got to get engaged, got to get involved.
Good advice. But look, we'll leave it there. I think you ended it perfectly. Again, if there's any questions, I know we've been getting some traction across Reddit, YouTube, some other avenues. If you have questions for Rana, any his background or any of those questions, leave them below. I don't mind. We can do another video, a little FAQ, answer some of those questions and go forward. Rana, thanks so much for hopping on.
My pleasure. Thank you.